Y'all are doing excellent. This is egg number 3. Do you feel like you need a good laugh right now? I think you do. I'm going to tell you a good yoke. Why did the farmer separate the chicken and the turkeys? Can your family get it? It's because he sensed foul play. That's hilarious. You guys are killing me. Check out what's next.
Thanks, Todd, for that rather foul joke. Our last story told us about the betrayal that Jesus would face. This Bible passage talks about that too. But then it shows what Jesus did for the disciple who would betray him and all the other disciples as they gathered for a special feast. We call this meal the Last Supper because it was the last day that Jesus was with his disciples before he was arrested. Listen to what Jesus did. Now before the feast of the Passover, when Jesus knew that his hour had come to depart out of the world to the Father, having loved his own who were in the world, he loved them to the end. During supper, when the devil had already put it into the heart of Judas Iscariot, Simon's son, to betray him, Jesus, knowing that the Father had given all things into his hand, and that he had come from God and was going back to God, rose from the supper. He laid aside his outer garments, and taking a towel, tied it around his waist. Then he poured water into a basin and began to wash the disciples' feet and wipe them with the towel that was wrapped around him. Would you wash someone's feet? Look at the people that you're with right now. Want to wash their feet? Now think about this. Have you ever walked outside in your sandals when it was really dusty and dirty? Well, remember how nasty your feet got? Well, the disciples lived in a time where there were no socks, just sandals or bare feet all the time. And it was a dry, dusty place too, with no showers or hoses to get them clean. So washing the feet was a necessary task for those who walked in sandals on dusty roads. But this responsibility typically fell to a servant. What Jesus did shocked the disciples. None of them wanted to wash the feet of their fellow disciples either, but they certainly felt embarrassed when Jesus took on the job of a servant to wash their feet. But Jesus' whole life was about humility. Jesus left heaven and humbled himself to be born as one of us, just as he humbled himself that night to wash the disciples' feet clean. That humility even extended to the point of dying on the cross. And his death on the cross is what washed us clean of our sin. Jesus demonstrated servant leadership. He did not come to the earth to be served, even though that's what he deserved. He came to serve others, and he instructs us to follow in his example. So how can we serve others even in this time when we have to keep our distance from a lot of other people? And why is our attitude important when we serve others? Maybe take this time as a family to choose a way to serve others this week. Maybe sending a card or making a special video call to someone who's alone. Maybe take some needed supplies to the bridge. Find ways you can follow Jesus' example and serve others. And don't forget to look for egg number 4 as our Easter journey continues in the upstate egg hunt.
The Bridge offers a great opportunity to lend a hand in your community and an easy way for you and your family to serve together. Check out the link below for more options on this. But whatever it looks like, I encourage you guys to go out of your way this week to be the hands and feet of Jesus and serve your community. Check out the clue for egg number 4, and we'll see you there.